up,
What's up,
YouTube?
YouTube? Welcome back to our channel. I'm still your boy Alex, the leader, and this is my beautiful wife.
Olajumoke. Welcome back to our channel, and if this is your first time watching our video, we welcome you. We're a relationship and marriage channel, and if it's something you think you'd be interested in, then do subscribe and join the family. Today we're here with this beautiful couple. They're amazing friends of ours, and they're here to tell us about the things that worked for them right from when they were dating until marriage. They are very, very powerful things, and I implore you to watch the video to the end. So I'm just gonna let you guys introduce yourselves.
Wait, before they introduce themselves, I want you to get your jotter and what?
Jot things down.
So you guys carry on.
Okay, so my name is Joseph and this is my lovely wife,
Timmy.
So we're going to be telling you like a little bit about our story and our relationship, how we started from when we were dating to when we got married, and we're going to base those things on 3 solid foundations that have helped us. The first thing is, I like to call it imagination or vision. The second thing is belief, and the third thing is teamwork. So I met my wife in May 5th, 2015. May 2nd, 2015.
Wow, you remember the exact date you met her?
Yeah, I remember.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was
Early at 1 p.m.
Does that mean
So it was a church service, and I was standing at the back, and then all of a sudden there was this lovely lady that just came and sat in my chair.
Lovely lady.
So it was a prayer session. So I was one eye closed, one eye open.
Brother Joseph.
prayer session?
I was looking at this lovely lady who had sat in my chair, and then I had to gather a lot of courage to talk to her in the end of the day. The first words that came on my mind were very cliche. I think she should tell you about it.
It was like, you look familiar.
Oh, God.
Familia.
That old line.
So we started talking from there and we became close friends. But
You started with what do you see about the future? What do you like to do? And then I was more of, okay, I'm not really, I want to stay in Nigeria kind of person. Because it was very hard enough to get a job, a good paying job.
Yeah.
So we're focused on, okay, so you said, do you see any vision about Canada and all of that? I'm like, oh, sounds good. Like, I also wanted to go to school right from time, but I wasn't really pushing for it. But then when you mentioned it, I'm like, oh, okay, I mean, this is someone that also wants to go that direction. So we went to this line. He had more of the vision, so
You're just backing the vision.
I was just backing it. So tell us more.
So I had this very good vision, or like I had imagined this wonderful life in Canada and with her, because we were dating at the time, and then I was like, I needed to share it with her because it was a burning desire, and I felt like if I didn't share it with her, it will look not good. And the good thing about sharing things with her is she has this way of seeing things differently. Like, I see it one way, but she sees it in another way. So there's never been a time where there's something in my mind or the back of my mind or that I want to do, and then I share with her that she doesn't see it in a different way. And then the way she sees it brings this different light to it, and it makes a lot of sense. So she hopped on the dream, so we started working on everything we needed to do. We were pushing our relationship, as far as we could at the time, And then one day she's like, I'm quitting my job. I'm going to Lagos. I need a job. Remember I said imagination and vision. She knew.
Sorry, at this time you guys were living in Abuja, right?
Yes.
Yes,
We're in
yeah,
Abuja.
we're in Abuja.
So she just believed that, listen, I can get the job I need in Lagos. She wanted to be a process engineer, and that was the job she got. Like, I don't know how it happened, but I call it divine intervention. She just got the job in process engineering, and then it started from there, you know. Then we, we got, I proposed to her sometime in December. Proposed to her in December. It was a good vacation. That's what she called it.
Yeah.
And so we went to saw my parents, saw my brother.
So December of what year?
It was December of 2017.
Okay.
Yeah, December of 20. Fast forward a couple of months down the line, you know, everything to our introduction was done, you know, and then everything was in place to come to Canada, you know. That was where, you know, everything that both of us had imagined, everything that we had dreamed of, everything that we had spoken about, you know, just started playing out like a dream, you know. It became so real, like, you know. So I don't know if you want to add anything to that.
Yeah, so basically we imagined a lot of things. Yeah, already mentioned everything, but I think the key point we're trying to drive down is as the Bible says, as far as your eye can see, until you will give it. Like, so we were focused, like all the stories you just said now, there were so many bumpy roads along the line, but because we had seen it, we were focused on having it. So we didn't think about the letdowns, the visa that were not approved, the application that didn't go through. So many things happened along the line, but the fact that we had seen the vision, we had prayed about it, we had fasted, we had done everything possible, and then the most important thing was that we had each other. So we were focused on having what we had seen and not deviating from that. So even when things looked like, oh, it might not happen and all of that, but we wanted our life to be an example to our kids. We wanted to be able to tell them, we imagined this and here we are, living a better life. And we want you to know that the Bible has said it, and you can also do it as far as your eyes can see, unto you will I give it. So see far, look beyond your environment.
Right.
I mean, because if we think about where we were when we started thinking of Canada, I think we were self-contained, in our room.
And there was no lights.
There was no light. Yeah, there was actually no light.
Now I know why you guys were thinking.
Because it's not easy. It's not easy.
Just like you said, the same thing happened to me in Lagos too.
Yeah.
There was no light for like 1 week. Laptop dead, phone dead. I
Just
was
like
thinking,
a life in Canada.
I would be,
I went home straight. I had a meeting with my mom. Let's do it, and we tried it, and I'm here today. So I understand what you're saying.
because there was no light. I think our phone were dead. I don't know. I'm not really sure now, but we just started thinking like, babe, that kind of thing. I mean, let's start, you know. Then we started with, okay, maybe I go to school, the PR, you know. But we just saw the vision. We saw it, and then the most important thing was both of us agreed. So at this point, we're still like dating and all of that, but we made sure that we were seeing the same parts, and we knew that we were going to follow through with it. And we know with the backing of God, prayer, fasting, and so many other things, family, God put through. Right here now.
Thank God.
So you're like,
Yeah, you know, so that brings us to the next point, belief. What's the way it's said? You have not because you ask not.
That's right.
So it's belief that what you ask for in prayer, God will give it to you, no matter what it is. Like, don't limit God. Like, we started with imagination. We had a big dream. Like, everything for this dream to be fulfilled was impossible, but because
Or looked impossible.
yeah, exactly, you know, but because we had a strong belief that as we prayed, you know, God would do it, you know, and then everything just started working out, everything just started falling in line, you know, like there are so many examples I can give, you know. I'll try to give as the ones that, you know, that are trying to drive across this message of belief. Now, the first part was when we started applying for a visa, you know, there was this little, let's just apply for the visa, but let's believe that we can get it. And then out of the blues, I think it was a month after we applied for the visa,
Yeah.
she just got approved.
Wow.
Like 1 month.
Yeah, 1 month.
You know, just like
That was
that.
quick.
Yeah.
Very
You know.
quick.
You know, the second one was my job when I got to Canada. You know, I always believed that no matter what it was, when I get here, I'll be working in construction. So I shared this with my wife, you know, we prayed about it and we believed, you know. And then I landed in Canada on the 2nd. On the 3rd I had an interview, and on the 3rd I still got that same job
Oh, July, right?
of July.
So
You know.
July 2019 now.
Yeah, 2019.
Okay.
You know, so it just tells you how far, like, you put everything you visioned and then you pray to God and you believe, you know, it is possible.
If we were, like I keep saying, we're focused on it, and we didn't let anything deviate us from the plan and purpose of God for us. So that was really important. Believing it was very key. And you know, even the Bible says it that when you have faith, even as small as mustard seed, whatever you ask, you receive. Yeah. So every mountain we encountered on our way, we just had the faith and believe that, you know. And one thing we always say is that this is too small for God.
Mm-hmm.
So there was nothing too big that God cannot do this. Like, because with my visa when I applied in June, and I think I got it back like July ending or so. So it was so quick, so fast. Like, I got a lot of people telling me, because my admission was not deferred, so it expired September 30th. So in normal day, you apply June ending, you'll be getting it by like October.
Yeah.
Doing Nigerian application visa,
Yeah.
it takes like 4 months, 3 months. So I had a lot of people telling me, oh, by the time your application gets to the person that approves it, your admission will have expired, and then you'll be able to come to Canada because you don't have anything bringing you, right? But then we just believed that we had faith that no, don't worry about it.
That's
I
not
mean,
gonna happen.
it's gonna happen. I'm gonna get my admission and I'm gonna get my visa. You just thank you for the advice. But we're all good right here.
For you guys should apply early, please.
Yeah.
So that you know.
But you have to be conscious of the fact that when you are applying, like, focus on it. Like, people will deviate you, and then sometimes those things that help you miss the point. Apply, focus on God, because like what we always say is that when we are trying to do something, is the person we are going to meet is a human being. God made the person.
Oh yeah.
So God can minister to the person before we get there.
Mm-hmm.
So when we're going for something very important, like when he was doing his PR, and all, like, the person that is reading your application is a man. God made him. So you don't worry about what is there. God is going to read through him. So he will be the one translating whatever he writes. And then all those processes and decline, it's not your portion. So like believing and knowing that this is not too big for God. It's not even like God created the heaven and the earth. So all these tiny things are just pinch of salt in front of you. So like
right.
what we're just trying to drive now is that when you imagine it, believe it. See it. Don't just sit down with imagination and like, oh, I wish I was in Canada. Don't wish it. Start the processes. Like we did. We started our processes, we focused on it, and importantly we believed in it. And we believed in ourselves too, and that was key.
Yeah.
So we were each other's support system.
So we drives you to
Yes.
the last point.
When it's low, I am up. We are fighting it
That's
together.
right. That's right.
There's something I want to add too, is that, you know, for one thing you guys did was, like, you guys had the imagination,
Yes.
the belief, and you
Yeah.
guys
You put
took
in-
action.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
put in the work.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, faith without works is
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you need to, which you guys did.
Okay. So that now brings us to the third and final point, teamwork. See, my wife, I can't make one move without her. Yes.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Before I take one step, I have to let her know, babe, this is the step I'm taking. What do you think? And the good thing is the way God has blessed me with my wife. Like, she sees she sees it in another way. When the king goes to bed, you know, and he puts his head on his pillow, the next person next to him is his wife. You know, what he tells her is, I need to make this decision. What do you think about this? What do you think I should do? And then his wife tells him, do it this way. In the end of the day, the decision the king makes is what his wife tells him. And I have always seen myself become, great in that sense, because she is the support. She is my teammate. I may be the captain of the ship, but she is the ship. She is everything.
The engine.
She is. So that's the bliss of teamwork. I have never tried to make any move without letting my wife know. No matter how small it is, even if I have to buy a pinch of salt, I'll tell her, babe, I want to buy this, and I tell her, and then she's like, okay, do this. I have never steered away from ever meeting my wife before I make any move. So teamwork is very important, because that is what has given us always, and we got on our side 100% results, because we always sit down, we talk about it, reflect about it, we pray about it. So teamwork has always been working, and this has given us a lot of strength to build our relationship.
Yeah, you said it all. I mean, teamwork was it, right?
Yeah.
Right from day one. Like, so we never saw each other as two people from the beginning. We always knew each other with one.
So even while you guys were dating,
while we were
right?
dating, yeah.
That was in some intentional stuff, actually.
Intentional dating,
Yeah.
And the thing about him was he was really focused. So there was no dilly-dallying. And then
That's what I want.
exactly. So it was all about, okay, am I going to support you in this or not? And then it was so good because we would sit down and analyze it. So the pros, the cons, the sides, think about everything that has to do with it. And then we decide, okay, this is we are going on this way. And then most importantly, we never just think about ourselves. We're not being selfish. So there was never a my way, your way. Nah. It was always our way. And then we're so focused on working together, because we knew togetherness is everything.
Yeah, that's
So even way before, when we started dating, everything we did from the beginning, teamwork. And that's so key. Like when you have a boyfriend or a man you want to marry, when you know that this is my man, as my God has told you, this is marriage for me. Let the teamwork be key for you. Like work together. And then teamwork is not just the surface of okay, whatever I want to do, I'll follow you. It's the in-depth, you pray about it, you pray about it together, you fast together, you tell God, and then God sees our hearts, right? So this is human being, which is your partner. But then when God sees your heart that okay, you want good for your brother, your partner, at that point, that your prayer is on that level entirely. And then you're not just praying about the surface anymore. You have taken it to the next level. You now pray for things you can't even see. About the kind of I jumped by conversation. So I knew it was coming here. So every decision we were making was together. So even though we're not together in physical, we were always making decisions together and putting in our teamwork. Even when it was time to apply for him for jobs, when he was even still in Nigeria, but let us start applying. It wasn't matter. He was focused on the fact that he had seen the vision that he's going to work in construction. But me, I was even thinking, all these small jobs are here and there.
I'm working in McDonald's, flipping burgers.
But I already saw it that he was going to work construction. I'm like, okay, let us start applying for jobs. We applied, put my phone number, every time they come like, oh, he's in a meeting now, just give him a call back, he's in Nigeria. Then he calls back and here and there, but it was just, the key thing that has really worked for us and that we read mostly about before we got married was teamwork is key, and it's something that comes up every single day. And
Every
then
day.
it's still something we walk around together. And here and there we miss each other in things, but we always make sure that teamwork
5%.
is key. Yeah. So, in conclusion.
So, like we've said, imagination, 1, 2, belief, 3, teamwork, very key and important. And above all, like you can have all three, but a lot of people always miss it at some point, and that's when you don't have believe in God. You know, because I'll be honest with you, like I don't believe in myself. I believe in God more than myself, because I know myself, I am not able to. I don't have the strength. If I told myself I had the strength to push the dream or the vision for our dreams to come to Canada, having our baby girl and getting married in Canada. Also, did I tell you we had a dream of actually getting married in Canada? Yeah, and we had a dream of also having a baby girl. Yeah, and we already gave her a name.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, long time ago. You know, like we had all these things papered down. Like she knows I have a book. I call it a playbook. So everything is written down.
It's a serious book.
Yeah.
There's a big book.
I get you. Everything is written down. So it's good to have the vision. It's good to have the belief, and it's good to have the teamwork. But at some point, you need to write it down. You know, there's a place in the Bible that says, "Write the vision down,
Make it plain.
make it plain."
That he
Do
run it, that read it.
exactly. You know, recently we got together and we went over everything we wrote down for 2019. You know, and I just showed her how many things we had struck off. You know, and if I say 2019, I mean 2019 from when I landed in Canada, July, and we had these things from January to December, but they started kicking in from June. So in 6 months, we had a long list, and everything check. Job in Canada, check. Marriage, check. Everything, check. Check.
Car.
Check. You know, so like that has been it for us. You know, it's been a very beautiful ride, because like I said, she's the sheep. She's everything. You know, I'm just the captain. But in the end of the day, it's her. You know, that's the teamwork. You know, so I mean that has been our story, and I hope.
You get inspired.
I hope so.
Yeah, you know, you may not really look so much into the words, but like look at the experiences, look at what we've gone through, and look at the most important thing, the most important thing, which is being or believing in God, which is the most important thing. Number one, like it's something we don't take for granted. Like that was something that brought us together, because we had the same goal in believing in God and being good Christians.
So they've actually said it all.
Yep.
They met in the prayer meeting room when brothers are supposed to be praying.
One eye
But at least they met in a good place. Which
Yeah.
is good. And it's something that it's good that you guys are really intentional.
Yeah.
And I pray that God will continue to bless you.
Amen.
All those things that you guys are ready for 2020, 2021. Check.
Check. So thank you guys, for staying with us, for watching the video. I hope you guys really took notes.
Yeah. And jot things down. So that you can what?
Take it away. Okay guys, thank you guys for joining us. Please do not forget to like, share, subscribe. Until we see you guys again in our next video. Have a fantastic week ahead. Bye.
Bye.